Shema Yasher Allah Yahweh Allah Haganawa Yahweh Achad Shema Yasher Allah Yahweh Allah Haganawa Yahweh Achad Shema Yasher Allah Yahweh Allah Haganawa Yahweh Achad Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Bahashom Kahakodash. I also want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well as peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. I'm Zahar, spirit wind lawyer, and today I want to go into a live stream entitled Women in Pants. Deborah was a judge. Let's see what the scripture says. All right. In regards to Eve coming to the camp, young Eve, dreadlocks, house shoes, pajamas, came to the camp with the intent, Shabbat Shalom. All right. Came to the camp. All right. Came to the camp and basically with an agenda to, I guess, contradict us, one-up us, cut us. You know how it goes when it comes to scoffers with an agenda. All right. And what I want to go into is the account that took place yesterday. So you had Eve come to the camp, dreadlocks, house shoes, pajamas, and her whole thing was, all right, can women wear pants? Now, through the spirit, I got onto the history of pants, all right, a while back. We actually got on pants maybe an hour before she came to the camp, the topic of pants, because really pants are undergarments, all right? Nonetheless, it's an undergarment or underwear, all right, it's trousers, all right, it's literally underwear, all right? So even men will have an overgarment under the pants, you see? But there was still a distinction between what men would wear and what women would wear, all right? And it wasn't until 1923 that women in America were allowed to wear pants. Prior to that, it was illegal for women to wear pants because it was a gender distinction, all right? Something that the elder apostle Debora would always bring out. If it was meant for women to wear pants, all right, pants would come with a zipper, all right? Or if it was meant for women to wear pants a lot, then they would not come with a zipper. All right, what are you gonna pull out? You see? Same thing with boxers. You might as well say, can women wear boxers, man? All right, boxers have a little opening for the lower parts, man, for a man. All right, and in the time that we are in, why do you contend to wear pants? That goes to show me that you live in a bubble, okay? That goes to show me that you live in a bubble, man. All right? That you live in a bubble, that your only agenda in regards to being a woman, all right, a feminist, so-called black woman, is that you want to wear pants. All right? And she asked me, she's like, don't you want to get me to not wear pants? I was like, no, because I don't care. He that is filthy, let them be unfilthy still. I'm not here to convert you. I'm here to teach the word. This is not the early days of us teaching and we going back and forth with non-believers. I mean, it's good for edification, all right? But you're missing the whole point. You're coming to the judges of our people, all right? You're coming to the judges of our people with what's the word? Gainsaying, with the intent to gainsay, man. All right? Well, if you know so much, if you are a teacher, if you care about women, where's your platform to teach women how to be women? All right? Because in America, not only is Eve wearing pants, you wearing tight pants. You got the cutoff jeans and you got the tattoos, tattoos showing on your thighs, man. At this point, pants are not even the problem. Now you're going beyond pants and you're wearing yoga pants and You're wearing spandex and leggings and whatever you call it, man. And if you wear a dress, it's a skirt that shows your whole fucking body, man. All right? But no, I'm not going to argue with an elementary school student about pants. All right? Like I said, I think some of the sisters was on here. He was on the live stream. You saw it. But that's not even the problem, man. At the end of the day, there was always a gender distinction between what women were and what men were. And in this side, all right, it wasn't until the 1920s that it was actually legal for a woman to wear pants. All right? In relation to Deuteronomy, the 22nd chapter and the 5th verse. All right? It's just that point, man. And it's just that simple. The truth is simple. The truth is simple. It's how you react to the truth. That's why we have to deny ourselves. The men have to deny ourselves for Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, but the women have to deny themselves for Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. All right? So it was, like I said, it wasn't until the 1920s that it was legal for a woman to wear pants. Even then, you still saw women wearing dresses. Women would wear dresses to the beach. I'm talking about dresses to their ankles. All right? Our women lost femininity. Our women lost grace and elegance and class. It's more than pants. And pants puts you in a masculine vibration. It puts you in a masculine, feminist vibration, man. All right? Even women on the job, since I work at a plant, man. All right? You have women, all right? They wear the same fucking uniforms as we do. So it makes you a little more masculine, man. All right? Our women lost their femininity. Pants played a role. You see? Don't get me wrong. You know, whether you gotta, you know, how you deal with your woman is how you deal with your woman. Your do's and don'ts and what you expect, whatever. But just in general, it's not going to help our people that our women keep wearing jeans. Okay, great. Wear jeans. Now what? All right. Our people are not suffering because we don't want them to wear. We don't want our women to wear jeans. That's not a problem within our nation. All right. It's deeper than that. It tells you in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, that the woman was once so delicate and tender that she wouldn't even set her foot on the ground. And here it is, this woman came to the camp with house shoes, pajamas, dreadlocks, you know? You see? In the ancient world, our women wouldn't even come out to put their foot on the ground, man. Let alone come out with some jeans, man. Some pants, man. Even in Israel, man, we didn't wear denim like that. I've never seen denim in the scriptures. We had loose fabrics, man. Reminds me of Jake back in 2003, 2004, 2005 with those big tall t-shirts. I had them too. You know, everything was baggy back then with the do-rag, but you wore the do-rag like it was some type of mitri or some type of, you know, Middle Eastern garment, you know. I mean, it was still a degeneracy, but it was better than what they got going on now, you know. But I noticed in the Middle East, because you're in a hot heat, so you're gonna wear loose fabrics, and all because it's hot, that didn't mean you wore less clothing. You just wore light clothing to deflect the sun's heat, you know. You see? So we've had trousers under our garments. And I think the woman was making a point that we've all wear pants under our garments. But I made that point before she came out. All right? But there was still a gender distinction. All right? And once again, women had their own, what's that word? Women had their own feminine apparel, man. Okay? Now going to Debora, the judge. Why was Deborah put up as a judge over our people? It was to shame Israel. All right, if it was just normalized for a woman to be a judge, why didn't it keep happening? Why wasn't this put into the judge system in Israel, our system of judges? Okay? Then a woman brought out Tabitha. Yesterday she brought out Tabitha. What was Tabitha's occupation? She made garments. Because she was saying Tabitha was a disciple. But our discipleship is not like her discipleship. If you're a follower of Yahweh, you're a disciple. And she was bringing out so many different translations to fit her agenda, you see. But Tiber, like you have elect ladies, elect women, you know. But her mission as the hopefully elect is not our mission as the hopefully elect. Your administrative position is not our administrative position. We are here to do the works, but you have sisters, like the sisters on the comment board, they assist the prophets. They've made garments. They've made salves and beard balms, soaps, all right, in which we enjoy. But sisters are not out here on the highways. And you must forget, man, that's warfare. See, everybody want to be the alpha male until them doors get kicked in. Everybody want to be a man, and they want to be the leader of Israel until you get put on the news. So you get dragged out of your house. So you get hauled to a seat camp. Are you still a prophetess then? You know? When we used to come outside and teach, and the police would pull up every week. When we once had a brawl and it got crazy. Nah, you ain't no fucking prophet or a judge. All right? To whom much is given, the same is much required. All right? But once again, if it was just meant for the average woman to be a leader, why wasn't that implemented in the system of Israel? All right? And in America, it's as though if you're not a leader, then we're oppressing you. No, you're put into your role. You're placed into your role. All right? You're placed into your role, man. And that's all it is proper roles, man. It's not oppression. And what I've learned about feminism is that women, for the most part, were not technically freed or liberated. You were just transferred. Like Jake during slavery, he was transferred from being an agricultural slave to an industrial plant slave or an industrial plant worker. So he never essentially got liberated. Same thing with women. You never really got liberated as a helpmeet or a servant or a helper. You just got transferred from being a domestic helpmeet to really a corporate helpmeet. That's all. So he has our helpmeet, Esau Edom. Now Eve has to get taxed. Eve has to wake up against her nature. You know, you might have, because of the circadian rhythm, it might be natural for you to wake up at 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., but now you got to get up at 4 a.m. Or you might have to work overnight shift. Now you at work, got to figure out how you're going to pick up your kids because they told you at the last minute that you got to work overtime. So now you have to rearrange your whole schedule, man. You see? You got to work around other women. You know, let's say you're a sister in this truth. All right. Well, you got to work around men. They know you got a man, but they still doing little shit. You know what I mean? Just in real time. All right. You got to work around the bullshit. You see? That's due to feminism. So is that really free? If you got to work a job to pay your bills and you got to get taxed, all right, is that really being free? All right. So feminism was really, it was a money move. It was a scam. Let's tax both of them. Let's tax the man and the woman. You know, let's tax the man and the woman. But our women really have it in their wiring that when we say things like women not supposed to wear pants or a woman should be in the house, that we are suppressing them. They think of Mr. from Color Purple. But look at the estate of our women. They've been quote unquote free for a long time. Look at the state of our nation. And you do have women who own businesses, because one thing about an Israelite woman, they have sharp minds. You know, you have certain women who are very domestically oriented and they're natural homemakers, but you have other Israelite women, all right? You have other Israelite women who they're very administrative. They got those, like I said, sharp minds. I remember in school, this might have happened 3 times in my life. I might have had a certain curriculum that was frustrating to me. And I remember Eve would like take my paper and just write the answers real quick. So I'm not gonna act like Eve not sharp. No, Eve that's into school, they're very sharp. That's why Esau hires them. You know that. All right, but even then, it tells you that the virtuous woman could take wool and she could take different fabrics. All right, and what's the word? Basically make cloth and make towels and blankets. Even some of our great grandmothers, they took those towels and made big quilts, big heavy quilts. You see? Then it takes a woman, a sharp woman, to help manage your estate. You see? But once again, homemaking is a craft. It's a skill. This our culture is for nation building and maintaining our nation. So these roles are important as elements that maintain our nation. The way you have bricks or pillars that maintain a building. I know y'all see that butterfly, but that's art, man. That's art, moving art. All right. But I mean, that's pretty much the point. That Deborah was set up as a judge, but it was to shame our people. All right, and once again, if that's not true, why weren't other women implemented into the judicial system in Israel? Okay, and in regards to women wearing pants are masculine, and if you want to get deep into it, it's really an undergarment. So that's it's really an undergarment. It's like extended underwear. It's just trousers, it's breeches. All right, but here we call it pants, which goes back to the word, I believe, pantaloons is on the etymology when you look up the word pants. But that stuff was wearing pants out in the open like that. It really started during the Western Empire, because the ways of the East is that we all had long garments to our feet, but there was still gender distinctions. You see? All right. First of all, pants, the word pants is not a word that you will see in a King James Bible. Yeah, but there was a gender distinction. All right. And it's very clear in the Western world that men wear pants and women wear dresses. It's just that simple. If you want to start getting into the technicalities of things, you really overlooking the big picture, which is very simple. And we have a lot more things to deal with in our nation, all right, then can a woman wear pants or not? Like I said, the sister asked me, I ain't gonna call it, the Israelite, the Eve asked me, it's like, don't you ain't you trying to persuade me to wear pants? I said, no, just be your best version. That's what you want to do anyway. Just be great, Eve. Be great till you get the MOTB and the missiles come. All right? Because we all know the reaction to not keeping the laws. We all know when women do things, or when we do things that's not in the law, there's a consequence. We all know that the Western way of wearing clothing is sexually provoking. Let's address the elephant in the room. We all know that even when a woman wears pants, it's tight pants. Unless she's a fucking stud. All right? It's tight pants. All right? And it accentuates your body because we're in the West, and you're wearing clothing that accentuate your female anatomy. And what is it designed for? It's designed to arouse other fucking men, because the moment you leave the house, it's no longer for your man. That's facts, man. That's motherfucking facts. All right? Even men in America, all right? Especially gym rats, they wear those little shorts and they're showing out their quadriceps, but or showing off their thighs, or they wear pants that's so tight you can see their growing area. All right, but it's to arouse someone else or the opposite sex to want to have sex. You got something called secondary sex traits. What are secondary sex parts, man, or traits? It's the parts of your body that's not the reproductive part of your body, but it arouses you to want to reproduce. So when men wear clothes that accentuates their masculine anatomy, all right, it draws attention, all right, from females. But when women on the other end are of that spectrum, she wears clothes that enhances her physique. It arouses the attention of men. But in the beginning, it was not so. We all had loose fabrics in the homeland, man. All right, we didn't have an intention to put on clothes to be sexy, man. You know. Now, when you are in your own domain, and when you are in your own realm and your own abode, then your woman could put on that shit, man, and you could do whatever you want to do. All right, but we were not designed to sexually arouse strangers, man. All right, the Most High did not create Israel's attire to be sexy, man. All right, you see. But I notice people hate the Most High so much, and now people hate. They have a gainsaying spirit that they overlook more toxic traits that we see in our nation. They overlook that, and they gainsay with the law. Like, why is the average Eve naked or half naked? Why is Jake sagging? Where all these tattoos come from? That's not the problem, though. The problem is you can't wear pants. But, you know, hey, shalom, shalom. But that's all I got, you know, because this is pertaining to Eve coming to the camp. You know, dreadlocks, pajamas, house shoes, and she had her questions, man. Like I said, there goes like you outside with house shoes and pajamas, and like when usually an Israelite get out the house to take care of business, they have some type of dignity about themselves, and we've always had that. This thing with women walking around with bonnets and house shoes and pajamas makes me think you didn't take a shower, like the brother was saying yesterday. That goes to show you that degrading of our people. You know, we used to have a sense of dignity about ourselves, man. All right? If some pop off, you can't run in house shoes. That's how I think. If I leave my domain in house shoes, some pop off, you can't run. You know? But it's something your parents would drill into you when you were younger. It's about looking presentable, man, when you leave the house. All right? It's not a fashion show. You're supposed to look presentable. All right, but with that, I hope you brothers and sisters were edified. Once again, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh, Bahasham, Kakodash. I also want to give double honor to our elder apostles, elder bishops of Great Millstone, who well. Peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. Abba, Kum Yashala, Shalom.